Trying times are upon us. Knowing the truth is key to survival. There are lots of news events going on in the world that have certain significance to end-time happenings. Listen, as men and women gather to discuss the news and how it lines up with Bible prophecy on the last 7 days. Uploaded as a podcast Wednesdays and run live every third Friday at 12 o'clock noon Central on GJRB.
Imagine one day tuning around on your internet radio only to find a station playing old radio programs complete with commercials and thinking, what am I tuning into? The past? You might be, or it's just GJRB Online and Radioland. A day of nothing but classic radio shows back to back with classic commercials in between. Like the days of radio. Almost like your computer is picking up signals through time. Closer than you'll ever get to time travel. Radioland.
We all run a busy schedule, and maybe we don't have time to catch the Gary Russell program. Well, here's the solution. The best of the Gary Russell program, highlighting the most memorable parts of recent shows. Each podcast I will play clips of previous shows and talk about them. Watch for podcast uploads during the GJRB's podcast weekend on GJRB's public site on Spreaker. Reflecting on the past memories of past shows. The best of the Gary Russell program on GJRB.
Suicide's increasing among the youth, and many of them playing suicide games. This has to stop. Parents, watch your kids, and if you feel there's something going on and they are considering suicide, please talk to them, help them. And if it seems hopeless, call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. That number is 1-800-273-8255. They can help. It's free and confidential. Your call will be answered by a trained counselor in a local crisis center. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline can help.
When I was little, I didn't talk for a long time. I was sensitive to lights and sounds, so I built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. Sometimes I did the same things over and over, until one day I found out I had autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
The Weird is Radioland. On this edition of Radioland.
This hour, it's Hopalong Cassidy, California or Bust, and Death Valley Days. Sam Bass gets captured. Let's go back in time now to January 1952 for Hopalong Cassidy in Radioland.
With action and suspense out of the Old West comes the most famous hero of them all, Hopalong Cassidy, starring William Boyd. The ring of the Silver Spurs heralds the most amazing man ever to ride the prairies of the early West, Hopalong Cassidy, the same Hoppy you'd hear in motion pictures, and the same California you'd laughed at a million times. Raw courage and quick shooting have built a legend around this famous hero. Hopalong is a name to be feared, respected, and admired. For this great cowboy rides the trails of adventure and excitement. William Boyd as Hopalong Cassidy and Andy Clyde as California. Here's Hoppy now with another new story.
We call this adventure California or Bust because that's exactly the way it was, as you'll soon find out. Everything started in the Buffalo Ridge Jail, where the law was holding young Tom Anders for the murder of Clete Mapes. There were some of us who believed Tom was innocent, and for a time it looked as if we could prove it. That was why I'd gone to the jailhouse to buttonhole the sheriff.
You mean that, Hoppy? California's really on the way here with evidence that'll clear Tom?
He says it will, Sheriff. That's the message he sent me by Shorty Saunders. California's just coming in. He's been up on our North Range for the last month or two. When he gets here, I hope we'll be taking Tom out of jail.
Hoppy, I hope so, too.
Yeah? Surprised to hear you say that, Sheriff. You're the man that arrested him.
Well, because the evidence said I had to.
Uh-huh.
I still ain't seen no evidence says I was wrong, but just the same, I don't know, Hoppy. When you've been along dog long as I have, you've got a feeling about these things.
Sure, I know what you mean.
But California better not fool around any getting here. Just 1 hour from now, I got to take Tom back over to the courthouse. Today's the day Judge Blackburn's going to pronounce sentence, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's why I got here so fast.
Yeah, the way Tom's had it figured, Hoppy, it was Barron rigged this charge against him.
Oh? How'd you figure that?
Well, Cleet Mapes, the feller Tom's supposed to have killed, was one of Barron's line riders. The feller Tom says never got along very well with Barron.
Barron's been after that place of Tom's, hasn't he, Sheriff?
Yeah. He cuts Barron off from the winter range. Tom's been refusing to sell it at Barron's price, and the way Tom figures, Barron decided the cheapest way to get his place would be to frame him for murder.
Uh-huh. And you go along with that?
Well, I don't know. All I know is it makes sense, kind of. And then there's this feeling I got that maybe Tom ain't guilty after all.
I see.
Besides, well, I guess I'm feeling a little sorry for Tom on account of his brother, too.
You mean Andy?
Yeah, they've been on the out, you know, but Tom's been hoping this fixie's in and bring Andy around to side with him. So far, he's never showed up, though.
And Andy works for Barron, too, doesn't he?
No, Hoppy. He used to.
What's that? Andy, what do you...
I mean that, Hoppy. He used to work for Barron. For my money, he's a crook, and I've told him so. Now I'm on Tom's side, just like you are.
Good boy.
You see, Hoppy, Cleet and me are pretty good friends. And at first, I really figured Tom killed him. Well, just like the sheriff here did. But since then, you know, things have happened, and I haven't noticed things, so... Well, anyhow, here I am.
Wait a second, Andy. Do you know anything that'd prove Barron framed Tom?
I'm sorry, Sheriff, but I don't. It's just that I've noticed things. Nothing that'd do for evidence at all.
Oh, well, that's all right. As soon as California gets here, we'll clear this.
I'm sorry, but... Well, that's the other reason I'm here, Hoppy.
Huh? What do you mean?
I was supposed to tell you. California's disappeared.
Oh, Andy, you don't...
Your Bar 20 boy's been out looking for him, Hoppy. You see, California's horse showed up all alone without him, and now... Well, now California just ain't to be found.
Soon afterwards, Tom was taken back to the local courtroom. And now he stands before Judge Blackburn, waiting to be sentenced.
Order in this court, order. Now then, the jury has found the prisoner, Thomas Anders, guilty, and it's my duty to pass sentence. In judgment of this court...
Just a minute, Your Honor.
I think there's good reason why you shouldn't pass sentence at this time. And with Your Honor's permission, I'd like to tell you what that reason is. Order! I demand order here. This is highly irregular, Mr. Cassidy, but this is a court of justice, not of technicalities. So if you have something to say that bears on this case, I'd be glad to hear it. Do you have? I do. Your Honor's acquainted with California Carlson? I know him. Yes, I might say I'm acquainted with him. What about it? Your Honor, he's disappeared. What? He was on his way here to give testimony I have reason to believe would have cleared Tom, but something's happened to him. I'm not accusing anyone of foul play, but I do move that sentence be deferred till he can be found.
I protest that, Your Honor.
Silence! Or I'll have this court cleared. Now then, on what grounds do you protest this request, Mr. Barron?
On the grounds that this is just one of Cassidy's tricks to gain time to engineer a jailbreak. You play into his hands, Your Honor?
If I do, Mr. Barron, that will be a matter between me and my conscience and none of your affair. On the other hand, Mr. Cassidy, before I could delay sentence, I'd have to have some proof that Carlson's testimony would be of the nature that you claim. Can you give me such proof? Well, no. Only my word, Your Honor. Well, good enough for me as a man, Mr. Cassidy, but not as a judge. I'm sorry, but your request is denied. But, Your Honor... Denied, Mr. Cassidy. If you persist, you will be in contempt of court. Silence! Now then, the prisoner will please rise and stand facing the bar. Thank you. It is my duty to pass sentence on you, Thomas Anders. Therefore, I now remand you back into the custody of the sheriff to be held by the sheriff till the morning of the second day hereafter, when it shall be his duty to hang you by the neck until dead. And may God have mercy on your soul. Court dismissed.
Hold it. Hoppy! Hey, Hoppy, over here!
Hello there, Andy. Yeah, I've been looking for you, Andy. Town's filling up with Barron and them. What do you suppose is going on?
Likely he believes his own guff about a jailbreak, Hoppy. Guess he sent his gun hands into town to make sure there isn't any.
Oh, he's a fool. A jailbreak's out of the question. The only way we can help your brother is by finding California.
And there ain't much time to do it in, Hoppy. Town hangs in less than 48 hours.
But you'd be surprised how much can happen in 48 hours. I'm going out on the trail. I want to find the place where California and his horse got separated. You want to help me?
Of course. It'll be helping Tom, won't it?
Right. I'm going to round up the Bar 20 boys and go back out the Clover Creek Trail. You might have tried to get into town that way. If you want to help, you can go back over the main trail. My boys might have missed something.
Well, I'll do that.
If you find anything, let me know.
Sure will. Better get started, hadn't we?
Right now. See you later. Let's go, Topper.
Good luck, Hoppy.
Nothing I can find, Mac.
Oh, there, boy.
Where are the rest of the boys?
Well, I told them to scatter. They're working them draws. Well, who's this coming?
Looks like Andy.
Yeah, I reckon it is. He's pushing his horse kind of hard for this kind of country, ain't he? I wonder what's up.
I'm hoping he's got news. Hi there, Andy.
Hi. Find anything?
Yeah, I found a little, Andy, but it's petered out all right.
Hold it. Found something. What was that?
Well, Mac here found the place where California hit it tough. It's like he saw he was going to be jumped, so he left the saddle and took the cover. Must have been some shooting, though. That's why his horse got scared off. I guess he had to give up. But where they took him, we can't find out. Followed the trail a little way, but like I said, it petered out on us.
Wait a second, Hoppy. How many would you say was in that bunch that jumped him?
Well, it looked to me like there must have been 3 of them. Wouldn't you say that, Mac?
Yeah, there was 3, all right. And when they left the trail, we could see where one of them was riding double.
Yeah.
Hey, his company must have been California. Well, but we lost them again.
Then I think I know where they are.
You sure of that, Andy?
You know old Perkins, the old gaffer homestead near the foot of the mules?
Yeah, I know him.
Well, Perkins claimed he's seen California and 3 other fellas riding toward Old Fort Hooker, and one of them riding double. I thought he was local, but now darned if I don't think he really saw him.
Wait a minute. That fits. Fort Hooker's been abandoned. Should make a good hideout. Ben wouldn't let him bring him there to his place for fear of getting in trouble.
Yeah, they must have took a chance of going back to the main trail. That's why we couldn't follow them. The stage come along afterwards and wiped out the sign.
It fits from first to last, Mac. Andy, you got to do me a favor.
What's that?
Get over to the fort right away. Keep watch on it. See if you can spot California. Mac and I will round up the boys and follow right after.
Oh, where'll I meet you?
In Orange Butte. That'll make a good lookout.
Right. I'll get going. Come on, boy. Hurry up.
We'll be there. Come on, Mac. We got to move fast.
Got here, Hoppy. They're in there. I've been keeping watch. I saw California when they locked him up. They got him in that old storehouse down there. It looks like the 3 that grabbed him met up with at least a dozen more, Hoppy.
That's all right. It isn't going to stop us. We'll make our play tonight. Mac, come over here.
Okay, Hoppy.
Tonight? Oh, but it's only noon, Hoppy. We're wasting time.
Oh, wait a minute. We get California tonight and we'll have plenty.
Yeah?
Make our play now in broad daylight, and for all we know, they might finish California off to shut him up.
That's right.
Mac, take the boys and get them stationed so we'll have the fort surrounded.
Right.
I want to make sure those fellas down there can't slip California away without our knowing it. Now, you got that?
Yep.
And get going. And keep out of sight.
Okay, but listen, Hoppy.
Don't argue, Andy. Do it my way. They haven't a chance. You got it now, boys?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Well, let's see if we have, Hoppy.
Right.
Now, we're to give you and Andy a 10-minute head start.
That's right.
That's so as you can work in close to that storehouse under cover of dark before we start doing our stuff.
Good.
Then we're to fake an attack. Not really trying anything, just make a hullabaloo so they won't know what you're doing.
That's it, Mac. You ready?
You and Andy can start any time you want. We're ready right now.
Easy now, Andy. All right, hold it.
There's the guards. They got 2 of them there. How much time we still got?
Another 10 minutes are up now. When the shooting starts, we make our play. Rush them and let them have it. No shooting. Just knock them out.
Right. Well, what if the door's locked?
Don't waste time. There's some timbers over there. Grab one and start busting it open. We start...
That's it. Come on, quick!
Now! Good man. Wait now. Oh, that door's locked. I was afraid of that. Grab that timber.
Right. Here.
All right. Fast now. Give it to him. Break it down. California, where are you? California.
Too dark. Can't see anything. And they must have gagged him.
Wait a minute. I got a match. Wait. California, where... Well, I'll be...
What is it, Hoppy? What's the matter?
We've been tricked.
What?
I don't know how they did it, but they've tricked us. Take a look for yourself. He's gone.
They're coming, Hoppy. You sure he's gone?
California? Of course he is. You could see that for yourself. The place is empty.
But I don't get it.
Neither do I. All I know is we'd better be traveling or they'll get us. Come on.
Where are we going?
Back to Tin Horn Butte. We'll be lucky if we make it. Well, we got here, Andy. Come here, Topper. Come on, you better get mounted.
Right. Hold still, boy, now. Come on, hold still. What now, Hoppy? You know, this has wasted over half a day for us.
I know it has. Time to do the hang in less than 30 hours now.
What about California? Ain't you worried about him?
Not unless Barron's a fool.
How come you figure that?
What if he keeps California alive, even if he escapes? The worst that can happen to Barron is Tom going free. But if he kills California, he'll have a murder charge hanging over him. My guess is he'll keep California alive.
I thought California could pin Cleet's killing on him.
I told Judge Blackburn California could clear Tom. But there's a lot of difference between clearing one man and convicting another.
Oh.
But clearing Tom is good enough for me, and we'll need time for it. I'm going back to town, Andy.
Well, what for?
See if the sheriff won't postpone that hanging another 24 hours.
I'm betting he won't.
I bet the same way. But we need time. I got to make the try. Then we'll make another try to find California.
But how? Where is he? Where are we going to look for him?
No place.
Huh?
We've tried and failed. Now we'll try the other way around.
What do you mean?
We couldn't find California, Andy. But maybe California can find us.
What?
Never mind explanations now, Andy. I got to get going. You stay here and wait for the boys. Tell them where I've gone, will you?
Oh, yeah, but I...
See you later. Come on, Topper, let's go.
Whether it's baseball, basketball, hockey, even bowling, it's covered on Gary J's sports page. I'll talk about what's going on in the world of sports all over the USA. We'll read you interesting articles about the players and even keep up with the scores of the games going on live. I'll even have guests from time to time and just talk sports. Better than any newspaper page, it comes alive. Gary J's sports page. Join me for sports page at a brand new time, alternating Saturdays at noon on GJRB.
Hanley?
Who's there?
That's me, Sheriff Cassidy. I want to talk to you. Hurry, open up, will you?
Well, just a second. Coming, Hoppy.
What do you want? I hated to wake you like this, Sheriff, but I had to see you. Judge Blackburn refused to delay sentencing Tom. Now I'm asking you to delay executing that sentence.
Oh, Hoppy, you know I'm on your side. I've told you so, but I can't do a thing like that, and you know it.
Why not?
Well, no authority for it. That's why not.
Give us just 24 hours. It's a matter of life and death.
I can't give you one.
But if
No use keeping on about it. No, just can't. Hey, tarnation. Now, who's this coming? Seems like there's more folks up and around at 3 in the morning than there is in the daytime.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Hoppy!
Well, that's Mac. Here I am, Mac.
Gotta see you, fellas. Both of you. I got that bad news for you both.
Mac, what is it?
Hoppy, I hate to say this, but California's dead.
No, he isn't.
He can't be, Mac. What
Sorry, Hoppy, but it's a fact. Barron killed him.
Hey, wait a second. Barron killed him, you say? You got proof of that?
Shorty Saunders will give you your proof, Sheriff. He's seen it happen.
He did?
Fact is, Barron tried to kill him. Left him for dead. He's at the bar 20 now.
He is.
Well, how he dragged himself there, I'll never know, but...
Hey, wait. Can he talk?
Well, sure he can. He told
All right,
me...
then I'm going to get out there. You fellas wait here. I'm going to dress. I'll be back immediately.
You know what you're saying, Crump? Are you sure of that? The sheriff thinks California's dead?
What I heard, he's got Shorty Saunders' word for it, Mr. Barron.
And he thinks I killed him?
That's what I heard, Mr. Barron.
It's a lie. They're framing me.
Sure. But what you going to do about it?
I don't know. Got to think this out. Where's the sheriff now, Crump? Is he coming here?
I don't think so. I think he was heading back to town first.
Cassidy's behind this. I'll bet $1 million that dirty... Wait a second. Maybe this isn't so bad after all. Now, let me think. Say, you know, Crump, maybe this isn't so bad.
What's so funny?
You know, I know a little bit more about what's going on than Cassidy thinks I do. I got an idea that this time he's played right into my hand. Let's see. Yeah. Yes, sir, he has. And now, by thunder, I'll break him.
Here's the office, Hoppy. I'll open up. Now, come on, Andy. You come in, too. We got things to figure out. There, go on in.
Yeah.
Don't need a lamp, I guess. It's getting light. Now, what do you figure we ought to do about this, Hoppy?
Well, if I were you, I'd get right out to Barron's place and put him under arrest.
Yeah, first off, you'd say so, but that's a long ways. And what if he ain't at his headquarters place? I don't suppose you fellas are forgetting I still got a hanging to take care of tomorrow morning, are you?
Confound it, Sheriff. You mean to say that after this you're still figuring on going through with that?
When I arrest Barron, it'll be for killing California. Tom was arrested for killing Cleet Mapes. Ain't the same thing. I don't know if they're even connected.
Listen, Sheriff,
Excuse me. Maybe I can help you fellas out.
What is
Barron?
You left the door open. So, with the way you were talking, I could hardly help hearing what you said. You won't have to come clear out to my place to arrest me, Sheriff. You can do it right here.
I will. I'm arresting you here and now.
For California's murder?
What else?
Well, I wouldn't be too hasty about it if I were you. Suppose I could prove that this is a trumped-up case against me. Suppose I could prove that it had been trumped up, and Cassidy was behind it. What then?
That ain't neither here nor there.
There it is. You haven't answered my question, Sheriff.
I'll answer you for the sake of argument. If Cassidy pulled a stunt like that, I'd jail him quick. just as quick as I'm going to jail you.
You'd better wait a minute. All right, bring him in, Crump. Okay, boss. Come on, California.
Ah, there, California.
Hello, California. I'm sure glad to see you.
Well, there goes your case, Sheriff. What do you do now?
What I said I'd do. Better tell your boys the Bar 20 won't see you for a spell, Hoppy. You're under arrest.
Yeah, I heard you, Sheriff. But it looks to me like this is one of your tough days. None of your arrests seem to stick very well. I sure am glad to see you, though, California. But I'm not surprised. As a matter of fact, I've been expecting you.
Huh? You have, Hoppy?
Sure. That's what this whole thing was for. I couldn't find you, so I thought I'd turn things around and let Barron bring you to me.
That's got a funny sound to it, Hoppy. You'd better explain yourself.
Nothing I'd rather do, Barron. You see, I want you to hang in Tom's place.
What's that?
You heard me. That's why I used this crooked friend of yours to bring you and California in here.
Hey, now. You were looking right at me when you said that. What do you think...
Was I, Andy? Well, I guess that's because I meant you when I said it.
Why,
Don't try to lie out of it, Andy. I've been on you ever since we raided that fort and found California wasn't in it.
So what do you think that proved?
You said California was in there, that you'd seen him. I placed my men so that I know he couldn't have been taken away. So as far as I'm concerned, it proves you lied to me.
That's what you say.
Uh-huh, that's what I say. That's also the reason I let you think California's testimony would clear Tom, but wouldn't convict Barron.
Oh.
So that you'd tell Barron that, and he wouldn't be afraid to bring California in here.
What's California know about me?
Just that you killed Cleet, that's all, Barron. I've seen you do it.
You're lying.
Like blazes I am. I can point out the very spot.
You can?
Yeah, it was up in the North Range, Sheriff. I've been up there alone the last couple of months. Barron killed Cleet. Then he and Andy picked him up and moved him to where you found him.
Well, why didn't you report this?
Well, I've been having bad luck with horses. The horse I had up there stepped in a gopher hole and broke its leg.
Oh, too bad.
It was too far to travel anywhere for fruit, so the first I could get word out was when Shorty Saunders showed up with supplies for me.
Shorty brought me word, Sheriff Hanley, and I rode into town to tell Tom he didn't have to worry. Afraid I did pull one fast one on you, though, Sheriff.
Huh?
Shorty wasn't shot up like you thought. That was just bandages and a lot of red ink.
Now, you shouldn't have done that to me, Hoppy.
It's the only way I could smoke Barron out. I protected myself by telling Judge Blackburn what I was going to do ahead of time.
You wanted to protect yourself, Hoppy. That was the wrong way.
What the...
Hey, you kept your eyes on me. Now get your hands up. I'll do.
Good work, California. Hope you didn't break his skull.
I kind of hope it did. But if he wanted to protect himself, he should have kept his eyes on me.
Well, there's your prisoner, Sheriff Handley.
Thanks, Hoppy. You done a real slick piece of work.
Crooks are fools, Handley.
Yeah, guess they are.
That's what makes it so easy to catch 'em. You can fool 'em so easy.
Goodbye for now from Hopalong in California. And here's a special invitation to join them next time they ride out from the Bar 20 when, as usual, I have a hunch they'll get into plenty of action that spells trouble.
It's here now. New 98 Super Premium at the red, white, and blue Ingram sign. Power plus economy at your friendly Ingram oil dealers now. Here's a man that really appreciates that new Ingram power.
Take a tip from me, Carlin Hill at the Chicago Bears. I'm a professional practice saver, and the red, white, and blue Ingram disc is the best catch I ever made. You can get Ingram's new 98 Super Premium gasoline at your friendly Ingram dealers today. This is another forward step by Ingram, a company that is producing for the present and planning for the future. Remember, you get power plus economy when you fill your car with Ingram's new 98 Super Premium. Watch for the Ingram sign.
Get more gold for your dough with Ingram's new 98 Super Premium at the white Ingram pump with the red top. Get Ingram 98 Platinum Treated Gasoline at these friendly Ingram dealers.
Ipana presents Bucky Fever Space Guard.
Brush it, brush it, brush it. Here's the new Ipana with some brand new flavor. Get dandy for your teeth. It's Danger, and he's headed this way.
I'm going to make cavities in everybody's teeth. Now, Beaver, I'm going to blast holes in your teeth. Ipana!
New Ipana knocks out decay germs best of all eating brands, including fluoride toothpaste. Brush it, brush it, brush it. Here's the new Ipana with some brand new flavor. Knocks out decay germs best. Fresh, clean, and minty. You'll like it. New Ipana toothpaste.
WCW, Akron.
As the old morning bugle call of the covered wagon train fades away among the echoes, another true Death Valley Days story is presented for your entertainment by the Pacific Coast Borax Company, producers of that famous family of products, 20 Mule Team Borax, 20 Mule Team Borax Soap Chips, and Boraxo. Well, old Ranger, what's your story about tonight?
Yes, sir, it's a story about one of the worst bandit gangs that ever operated in the Southwest. And how the Texas Rangers finally cleaned them up, lock, stock, and barrel.
Oh, a cleanup story. Well, that fits in perfectly with my announcement. For where there's any cleaning up to be done, 20 Mule Team Borax will do it quickly and easily. Take the bathroom, for example. The tub, wash basin, chromium fixtures, mirrors, tile or linoleum floors, all can be kept spick and span with 20 Mule Team Borax. And since 20 Mule Team Borax doesn't contain soap, it cleans without leaving any soapy film or gritty sediment. And you'll find 20 Mule Team Borax just as helpful in the kitchen, too. A little borax and a damp cloth will help keep your refrigerator fresh and sweet-smelling. In fact, all your food containers, bread and cake boxes, chopping bowls, pantries, and cupboards should be washed regularly with 20 Mule Team Borax and warm water. Of course, 20 Mule Team Borax has many uses in the laundry, the nursery, and in all parts of the house. That's why so many housewives depend on 20 Mule Team Borax to help them with all of their cleaning. And that's why they always keep a supply of 20 Mule Team Borax on hand. One package in the kitchen, another in the bathroom, and a third in the laundry. With spring cleaning almost here, you'll want to take advantage of the extra help 20 Mule Team Borax gives you. So next time you go shopping, get a supply of 20 Mule Team Borax. Thank you. And now, old Ranger, let's get back to your cleanup story.
Well, Dresser, this is the true story of Sam Bass, sometimes called the Robin Hood of Texas. But I want to say right now that Sam Bass was no Robin Hood. He wasn't much different than any modern gangster. He started out with the same chance to be an honest American citizen, but he ended up one of the most feared train robbers in the whole Southwest. The strange part of it was that in his youth, Sam Bass was nicknamed Honest Eve and had a job working for Sheriff Dad Egan of Denton County. Later, he fell in with Joel Collins and his gang and started robbing stagecoaches. But popular belief to the contrary, they found there wasn't much money in that, so they decided to hold up a Union Pacific train. On September 18th, 1877, Joel Collins and Sam Bass, with 4 more companions, rode into Big Springs, Texas, about sundown. That night, a few minutes before old number 4 was due to come puffing into town, the 6 train robbers was ready for it.
Here she comes, boys. Hey, Sam Bass.
What is it, Cap?
Have you got that station agent's hands tied up good?
Sure have.
All right, boys. See that your bandanas is tied good and firm. We don't want no one to see our faces.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, mine's on good and mine too.
Now, don't forget. Every man has his work to do. Me and Bill will tackle the engineer and fireman. Jim and Tom, what's your job?
We'll grab the conductor and then stand guard while you bring up the engineer.
That's right. Sam, you and Jack got the most important jobs. You got to get into that express car where the gold is.
Don't worry, Cap. We'll get in if we have to tear the door down with our teeth.
All right, boys, scatter. Here she is. Now, give us some hot lead, boys.
All right, station agent. Remember, if you cross me, I'm going to put this gun right down your throat. Which is the express car?
The second one.
All right, come on. Jack, push the gun this rib and make a move.
Oh, don't shoot. I'll do whatever you say.
All right. Now holler in at that express messenger. Tell him to open the door.
Hey, Charlie. Charlie Miller. Open the door.
Who is it?
It's me, George Barnhart. Open up.
What was that shooting outside?
Well, that was nothing. A couple of the boys were a little high.
Tell him you got a package.
I got a package for you, Charlie.
All right. I'm opening up. Put up your hands and keep them up.
What the devil?
It's a hold-up. Get up there, Jack.
Get off this car out.
Oh, don't hurt him, Jack. He's got to open that safe for us.
Hey, get that express car open.
Yeah, it's open. Come on, help look for money. Here, give me a hand, Jake.
Hey,
Thanks. See any money?
Not yet. Where's your money, agent?
I ain't got nothing valuable with me. Hey, you wouldn't lie, would you? Hey, what's this? Look, Jack, safe is open.
Shucks, this is like taking candy from a baby.
Hey, look there. Paper money. Must be $400 or $500.
Oh, did you find anything, Sam?
Sure. Climb in.
I'm coming.
Look, Cap. Safe is open.
Yeah, that safe's no good. Here's the safe we want to get into. This is a through safe from San Francisco. It's probably full of gold.
Open that safe, you coyote, before I let a big chunk of daylight through you. Hurry up about it, Agent.
I can't open that safe. It's got a time lock. It won't open till it gets to Omaha.
Don't give us that kind of stuff. Open that safe.
On my solemn word, I swear I can't open that safe. Here's my papers to prove it.
What's he talking about, Cap? I'm going to shoot him in the leg.
Wait a minute. Don't hurt him. He's telling the truth. These papers show that safe is locked for keeps. Can't open it. So let him alone.
Hey, wait a minute. What's in those 3 boxes? Hey, you. What's in those boxes?
I don't know. Probably lead cast.
Oh, we'll see about that. Hey, Cat, give me a hand.
Yeah.
This box is heavy as a house.
All right. Lift her up and drop us. That ought to crack it.
Well, I'm a ring-tailed monkey. Look, Cap, it's $20 gold pieces.
Grab those boxes and let's go, boys. We're rich.
Well, Joel Collins was right. They was rich. They got $60,000 in gold off that Union Pacific train. The only trouble was, one of the gang lost his bandana in the getaway, and F.M.F. Leach, a storekeeper who had sold it to him, recognized it. He trailed the bandits all by himself, and one night, while they were gathered round their campfire, Leach crawled up behind a clump of mesquite and saw him divide the gold.
That's all of it. Divided up square and equal. $10,000 apiece.
Boys, we're on easy street for life.
Got away clean as a whistle.
Well, don't none of us be too sure of that. We still ain't out of hot water.
That's right, Sam. We all got to be on our guard. And the best thing for us to do is split up in pairs and separate.
Hey, it's a good idea, Cap. posse will be looking for 6 of us in a bunch. We can make our getaway better in couples.
That suits me. I'm going back to Missouri. I promised my wife I'd bring her home a hat full of gold from this country, and I'm doing it.
And I'm going back to Danton County. Me too, Jack. Got a lot of friends there. I know plenty of places to hide out.
Just one thing before we separate that we got to do.
What's that?
We got to take an oath never to squeal and never to be taken alive.
I'm for that.
Me too.
All right, Sam. You take the oath first, then.
All right. How do I do it?
Just say, I swear I will never reveal to anybody the names of the men who helped hold up the UP train.
I swear that I'll never reveal to you.
But they didn't know that even while they was discussing their plans and swearing eternal silence, the storekeeper, Mr. Leach, was listening and watching. Next day, he wired the express office in Omaha a description of the 6 men and the roads they'd be traveling. In a few days, 3 of the men was dead, shot down by posse. But Sam Bass escaped to Denton County and organized a new gang of bandits. He hid out near Cove Holler, and a farmer named Jim Murphy often bought food for Sam or gave him shelter in his house in exchange for UP double eagles. But finally, Jim Murphy was arrested for protecting and assisting Sam and his men. They put him on a train to take him to Thailand. Some say Murphy was a yellow dog, and some say he was a brave man who risked his life to help rid Texas of a dangerous outlaw. But anyway, on the train, Murphy thought of a way he could save his own neck.
Now listen, Jim. Why don't you do the smart thing and tell me everything you know about Sam Bass?
I've told you all I know, Marshal. I don't know where he is. I'm not one of his gang.
All right, my lad. I guess you'll just have to serve your time, then.
Oh, don't say that, Marshal. I want to help. Now, listen. I've got a plan.
Well, talk fast. You'll soon be in Tyler, and once I lock you up, I'm through with you.
If I help the government catch Sam Bass, will you drop the charges against me and my father and brother?
No, I can't promise you anything like that. That's up to the district attorney.
But look, I can join Sam Bass's gang. I know I can. He's looking for me. Suppose you fix it up so I can go free for a while. I'll join Bass and find out where the gang is going to stage another holdup. Then I'll get word to you at the Texas Rangers to make them capture him. If I do that, will you hit me off?
You mean what you say? Have you got nerve enough to try a thing like that, or you're just lying to try to get away?
I'll do it. I swear I will, if the district attorney will drop those charges.
Well, I'll talk it over with him. Maybe you'll see it your way, but mind you, I don't make any promise.
Well, the district attorney agreed to the plan Jim Murphy outlined, and to make it still easier for Murphy to join Bass, they fixed it so it'd look like Murphy had jumped his bond and run away. So, a few weeks after Murphy joined up with Bass and his outfit, Murphy sent word to U.S. Marshal Johnson that Sam Bass was going to hold up the bank at Round Rock. By this time, Sam and his men were camped near a cemetery outside of town, ready for the big holdup. Sam had already looked the bank over and gotten the lay of the town. While they was waiting for their horses to get a good rest, Sam, Frank Jackson, and Seaborn Barnes rode into town one day for a drink.
Howdy, strangers. What do you have? A red eye. Leave us a bottle. Yes, sir. Here you are. What's yours, sir?
I'll take the thing. What's yours, Sam?
Give me a cigar. You mean you don't want a drink, Sam?
Not right now.
Maybe later.
All right, bartender. Vamoose. Vamoose. We got business to talk over. We don't need your help.
Yes, sir. Well, I guess I can take a hint. Just holler if you need anything.
Don't pour too much of that stuff in you, boys. Then we got a job to pull first thing in the morning. I don't want you nursing hangovers.
Yeah, then you better help us empty the bottle, Sam.
No, thanks. I'll wait a while.
If you don't want a drink, Pod, why did you come in here?
Yeah. See that gal over there by the piano?
You mean the redhead?
No, the yellow-haired dog.
Oh, you mean that scrawny one?
What do you mean, scrawny? She's slim and pretty, and she's a friend of mine.
A friend of yours?
Sam.
You ain't fell for no script, have you?
Will you two mavericks stop yapping a minute?